This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A 161-year-old tradition is officially underway. We'll tell you about the many free attractions that are part of the Bloomsburg Fair. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Lisa Sugarton tonight for Ken Cara. Thank you for watching FYI on Service Electric Channel 13 and in high definition on Channel 513. Now to our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Well, it is a Pennsylvania tradition that dates back to 1855. The Bloomsburg Fair got underway today with its annual preview day. FYI's Janine Mazurkevich tells us there's a lot of great entertainment that you can see for free.
We will certainly have fun here at the Bloomsburg Fair. It's the 161st anniversary, and we're here with this fun girl right here, Abby Thomas, and she has a cool job because you really set the entertainment, set the mood for the entire week of this celebration. So tell us all about it.
I'm the stage manager at the Bloomsburg Fair Free Stage. We have entertainment all week long, starting Saturday all the way to the following Saturday. We have entertainment for everybody, all genres, all ages. It's fun, it's got country, you've got polka music, you have a funny hypnotist, you have just everything for the family that would be something that everybody would enjoy.
And you also include the locals. This is something that we want to get the community involved. Although people come from all over the place to come here to the Bloomsburg Fair, you also have high school bands participating?
Yes, that's a really important thing we're trying to get some attention to. We have these high school bands from all over northeastern PA, and it's been a tradition here as far back as we can date. I mean, there's been marching bands that have come to the fair. So they come Monday through Friday. There's 3 shows from 10 a.m. till 12, and they perform 30-minute stints on the stage as well as marching throughout the fairgrounds.
So overall, out of all the free entertainment, how much free are we seeing for the week of the fair as far as the entertainment goes?
It's all free.
Okay.
You sit down and you have a wonderful time at the free stage. It's near Gate 5. There's seating, there's covering over your seating. You go find your favorite food, you find a good seat, and you sit back and you enjoy all the entertainment we have.
And certainly all the entertainment you have is family friendly, so you don't have to worry if you have young children, you don't have to worry about offensive language.
Oh no, you have got your 50s, 60s music, you've got your polka music, you've got your good old country music, you have everything for everybody.
And it is very affordable. You can pay for the day and you can just come and enjoy all this entertainment. You have a really fun job.
I do.
Do you sing or anything?
Oh no.
Now we're on the same page, and neither do I. Well, I hope to see you there at the free events all weekend long here at the Bloomsburg Fair.
Thanks, Janine. I hope to be there. Well, all bus routes have been adjusted and drivers will be testing new routes over the weekend. That is the latest from the Hazleton Area School District Superintendent, Dr. Craig Butler. Officials will look at all routes one more time following the test drives to make any final changes, and then new bus passes will be distributed for all students as soon as they are able. Also, there will be school in the Hazleton Area School District this coming Monday. Dr. Butler said please disregard any calendar that shows September 26th as an Act 80 day. A Hazleton teen is facing a list of charges following a domestic disturbance yesterday. Police said the 16-year-old male juvenile assaulted police officers, threatened a family member, threatened to shoot police, and resisted arrest. It happened at a home in the 100 block of South Laurel Street. The teen faces several charges, including aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by a minor, and terroristic threats. He was placed in a juvenile holding facility. If you like cars, then Freeland is the place to be tomorrow. I sat down with the mayor to get all the details on the big event. You are invited to go cruising Freeland style tomorrow in the borough of Freeland. It's the 5th annual Cruise Freeland Style, and it benefits the Freeland Fire Department. Here to tell us all about it is Freeland's very own Mayor, Ed Appleman. I can't believe it's been a year since we talked about this already. Here it is back again. This is a wonderful event in Freeland, and you paid off the weatherman, so you're supposed to have a great day.
Oh, absolutely. Thank God for that. Well, and this is the 5th year, like you said, it's been happening, and of course it benefits the police department, which is a big help. It helps our department, all the donations. Everybody likes it. First of all, they love the burnout competition. We're going to do a little 10-mile, it's about a 10-mile cruise. The cars, people get to drive around, they like that too. We're going to have 50-50s, tricky trays. There'll be some food there. The rec board will have some food. The fire department has potato cakes. Everybody loves the potato cakes from the fire department.
Absolutely.
Trophies, and I think that's pretty much about it.
Oh, you tell me that there's an incentive for the drivers.
Oh,
They get a chance to get their name entered in a drawing.
Oh, yes, we also have an iPad for the drivers, just strictly for the drivers. When they enter, pay their fee and enter, they have a chance to win it.
Wow, so that's a nice incentive as well. And it's only $8 donation to get involved with your vehicle as part of this. So you have entertainment, tricky trays, everything. This really helps, you said, the police department, because you guys have really, I guess, increased patrol coverage in the community, and the department's doing well.
Yes, we, from when I became mayor, we had at one point 3 police officers on. We now have 7. By the end of the year, we should have 24/7 coverage. We're almost there now. You know, Tony Harris, our police chief, has been doing a wonderful job with the department. And you probably, if you're a Freeland resident, you probably noticed crime did go down, and it's all because of you have more police officers on.
And that's important in this day and age, that the people want to know that they see their officers, they get to know them, but it gives them a feeling of safety to know that they're out and about.
Yes, you know, I'm glad to see that your tax money, I can tell people that it is paying off. I mean, we had to up taxes, but you know, that's where some of your money's going to help keep the town of Freeland safe.
All righty, well, this great event tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful weather, a perfect fall day for this. Go out cruising Freeland style. Registration starts at 8 a.m. The event goes until 3. Encore Entertainment is your DJ. There'll be food, tricky trays, as the mayor said. Please come out, support the police department, but also support the many organizations that will be taking place as well. It all helps out the nonprofit organizations, and you'll have a great time as well. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All righty, see you in Freeland. Well, still ahead, it is everyone's favorite feature, Adopt Me from the Hazleton Animal Shelter. And Kenny is here with week number 5 of our Friday football features.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Every other month, the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce hosts what is called a Women's Networking Luncheon. And guess what? One is coming up on Tuesday, September 27th. Here to tell us all about it is Leanne Falabelle. She's the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. What's the latest venue and what's happening?
So this month, our venue is going to be the Keystone Job Corps Center. They're going to be hosting us. And we have 2 speakers. Actually, a representative from the Job Corps is going to speak, and they're going to talk about their internship programs that they have available for businesses. So give some information on how businesses can take advantage of the students that are at the Job Corps that are looking for internship opportunities. And then our another guest speaker that we're going to have is Kathy Colangelo. She's the Executive Director for Partners in Education. The 2 topics really went together well, so we thought let's put them together. And Kathy is going to talk about all the different programs and initiatives that Partners in Education has, how Partners in Education collaborates students with the business community. They have several projects that they do throughout the year. They have a Career Awareness Day that they have in the fall. They have an Attendance Matters program to show students that it's very important to be, at the workplace and working and show up on time and all that kind of thing. And then they also have job shadowing opportunities. So they're going to talk about the services that they, have coordinate the students with the business community.
So this is a win-win for both the programs, Partners in Education, and the Keystone Job Corps Center, but also for the businesses as well, because oftentimes maybe you need some help at your place of business, and you're teaching someone a job, but they're getting experience, but you're getting help.
Exactly, yeah, that's exactly what it is. The students gaining skills, getting that experience actually being in the workplace. I don't think there's any better training than that. And, the businesses have that extra hand, and, the Partners in Education and the Keystone Job Corps Center, they really take the time, get to know the students, and pair the students up properly with the right businesses. So, it's not going to be a student in media that's going to come and do nursing. They really, take that time and know their students and pair them up correctly. So it's an opportunity for the businesses and obviously for our nonprofit organizations.
And that's a great place to go to have any kind of a luncheon because they have a culinary department that is really superb.
They do, and they are graciously hosting this event. We'd love to go down to the Job Corps Center. Ross Valenti, one of our board members, he always does a great job promoting the Job Corps Center, and we are very happy to be able to support them like they do us.
All right, well, if you would like to take part in this, it's the Women's Networking Luncheon, Tuesday, September 27th from noon to 1 at the Keystone Job Corps Center in Drums. Get in touch with Leanne at the Chamber, go to their website, but register today.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
It was a beautiful day in downtown Hazleton today, and it looks like more is on the way for the Bloomsburg Fair. Here's News 13's weather from the National Weather Service. Tonight, scattered showers mainly before 8 o'clock, otherwise cloudy skies with a low of 54. Moving on to our 4-day outlook. Tomorrow, partly sunny, then gradually becoming all sunny with a high of 67. Clear skies overnight with a low of 41. More sunshine for Sunday with a high around 63. Clear skies Sunday night with a low of 42. A carbon copy on Monday, mostly sunny skies, high of 65. There is a chance of showers after 2 a.m. Monday night, otherwise a cloudy night with a low around 50. And then on Tuesday, a chance of showers, but partly sunny, temperatures up around 67. Cloudy Tuesday night with a low of 53 degrees. Time now for our green screen, your Pennsylvania midday winning lottery numbers. The pick 2, 26. The pick 3, 921, pick 4, 2791, and the pick 5, 37505. Good luck if you played. And now our favorite feature of the week, Adopt Me.
Hello again, here I have with me Motley. Motley is a 1 to 3 year old Lhasa Apso mix who's very friendly and loves to be held. He doesn't really care for toys but loves to run around, as you can see. Motley is equal parts affectionate and active, and just like all of our dogs, he's already been neutered and made current on all of his vaccines, including his rabies shots. Motley is also microchipped and was tested for heartworm and Lyme disease and came up negative for both. We're not sure what he's like with other dogs, but he seems to be friendly and outgoing. So of course, if you have a dog of your own and are considering adopting him, we recommend doing a meet and greet before taking him home. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here we have Bose. Bose is a recent addition to the female colony, who's approximately 6 to 7 months old. She's very sweet and affectionate, but prefers to curl up onto your lap rather than to be lifted up and held. Like all of our cats, Bose is already spayed, tested for feline leukemia and FIV, and of course was negative. Bose has a few siblings here at the shelter, so we're pretty sure she does well with other cats, and therefore recommend her for anybody who already has animals or who is a first-time pet owner as well. That's it for this week's animals. If anybody's interested in adopting Motley or our cat Bose here, or any of the other animals up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazleton Animal Shelter here at 101 North Poplar Street.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Week 5 of the high school football season kicks off tonight, and our Ken Cara has our 5th Football Friday feature. Here he is with a story about the magical Mahanoy area Golden Bears, and pay attention because we'll also be posting tonight's schedule during the story.
Coming into the season, Mahanoy area head coach Dave Holman didn't know what kind of show he would be putting on the stage. He lost a lot of talent from last season, so he made some changes to his defensive script.
We went to a little bit of a different look this year. We went from a 4 front to an actual odd front, a 3-3 stack look, and it's paid off pretty well for us. We have a lot of athletic kids that we wanted to get on the field, and it kind of fitted us pretty nicely. Minus the first quarter of Tamaqua, our defense has been very sound. They've been playing very well, and they've been giving our offense a lot of opportunities.
Helping fuel a successful 4-week run so far for the magical Monoy area Golden Bears has been the amazing Ansbach, a sophomore linebacker who frustrates opposing offenses by making the ball disappear. Michael Ansbach has a few fumble recoveries and at least 3 interceptions, including one on his first defensive play of the season in Week 1.
He's just playing opportunistic football. Mike is very coachable kid. He doesn't really say much, but he plays extremely loud. He leads by example. He does what he's asked to do, and he does it at a high level. And Mike is just in the right place at the right time, and that's a product of him, doing what he's supposed to do and doing it very well. Mike's a football player. He's absolutely a football player. The only thing with him coming into the season is he's a sophomore, so he was kind of an unknown player. So he's playing at a very high level for his age, for his lack of experience coming into the season. Very excited for what he has done so far.
I really only had one question for the amazing Ansbach, and I really had to ask it with this much surprise in my voice.
Have you been doing it this year? Well, Coach Heater, he's been teaching us all week, where they're going to go. When they line up already, we already basically know where they're going, so he helps a lot.
How much of it is that anticipation, is a knowledge of a game? You feel that's a big part of this?
Yeah, it's a really big part.
So Ansbach can actually predict the future through careful study of the other team. He's not the only one with tricks up his sleeve. Matt Lightning Lewandowski is the Bears' junior quarterback who's helping lead Monoy's offense. He's already rushed for around 450 yards this season, and he gives a lot of credit to the guys behind the curtain, his offensive line. His coach, though, will give him some props. When we look at Matt, I think of Monoy area quarterbacks. Does he follow in that line? I mean, is that what we're looking at here, the athletic?
Absolutely. I would argue that Matt might be one of the toughest that we've had in terms of physicality. He's a great football player overall. To be honest with you, if he wasn't quarterback, he would probably be playing in the box for us as opposed to free safety on defense. He's that tough of a football player, and that carries over. Our quarterback is another running back on the field that we ask to throw the ball every now and then. So he's very good at that. He's picking up on it. He started a few games for us last year and got in a few games, but there's a whole different thing to it when it's actually your team and you are the true starter. And coming into it, getting his feet wet a little bit, I think he's caught on pretty quickly. And the last 2 weeks, I've really seen a major improvement in Matt's just his reads and running the offensive system.
Monoy's success under Holman is no trick or illusion. There's a system, and the coaches and the players have to put in the hard work every year. What do you think Coach Holman has done so well with this program? I mean, establishing it, making you guys successful year in and year out.
He'll go individually and talk to us instead of just talking to us as a team. He'll pull us aside and say, oh, you need to do this a little bit better, and we'll work on it. I think that's what he helps out a lot more.
You still have a few more weeks to catch the show. Grab your tickets if you want to be amazed by the magical Monoy area Golden Bears. For FYI Sports, I'm Ken Cara.
Thank you, Kenny. Well, Ken will have the high school football Cole Scale rankings on Monday. Now it's time for a recap of the sports week with Ron Marchetti. But before we throw it to Ronnie, I want to say congratulations on being named the Unico Italian American of the Year. We'll have more on that next week on FYI. Ronnie?
Second day of fall and week 5 of high school football season. Hi, everybody. This is Short Shots. Happy birthday to my son, Randy, and happy wedding anniversary to my daughter, Lisa, and my son-in-law, Jeff Urick. Their 27th. Hazelton area and Marion Catholic are both home tonight. The 0-4 Cougars meet Wallam Poppack, and the 2-2 Colts will entertain Schuylkill Haven. Last Friday, Marion lost a thriller to Lehighton 27-26, but then all of the Colts games this season have been thrillers so far. They scored with 39 seconds left against Lehighton and decided to go for the win. But their 2-point conversion attempt failed, so they lost by 1 point. Quarterback Ethan Kuznetsky threw for 109 yards in that one. Then on Saturday, Hazelton lost to Abington Heights 37-14 at the Pit in Clark Summit. The Cougars expect to break into the win column tonight at Harmony Geist Memorial Field. Other local scores of interest: Berwick beat Crestwood 15-7, and Williamsport defeated Wyoming Valley West 35-22. Delaware Val also won big again, but the odd score last week was Western Wayne 1, Holy Redeemer nothing. They lost by forfeit, where the official forfeit score is 1-0, not 2-0 like most people think. They just didn't have enough people. Too many injuries. Penn State tamed Temple 37-27. Notre Dame lost to Michigan State 36-28, which raises a question in my mind. When was the last time the Irish have beaten a ranked team at home? Alabama came back from a 21-point deficit to beat Ole Miss 48-43. Louisville dominated Florida State, putting up 63 points. Army topped that by scoring 66 points in a 66-14 win over UTEP. They're 3-0. I'll ride them out on the air right here until their bubble breaks. Why not? They haven't had a winning season since 5 years before 9/11 in 1996. What else? How about the Caparell sisters? Tina and Nikki Caparell led Marion to a sweep in cross country over Pottsville, North Schuylkill, and Wanna. Tina set a Minersville course record, and her younger sis was second. Get used to hearing more of that. ESPN aired living legend Vin Scully's live commentary for the entire fourth inning of the Dodgers-Giants game in L.A. on Wednesday night. In his 67th season with the Dodgers, the 88-year-old Scully will call his final game on October 2nd, and what's even more amazing, he does it all by himself with no color analyst at his side. 67 straight years on the air, mother of God. Was he the best? Absolutely. Mel Allen was second, in my opinion, of course. Penn State is at Michigan, and Notre Dame has Duke at home, both at 3:30. Hazel wins his first game tonight, and Marion will pick up win number 3, but don't bet on it. Make it a good one till Monday. Be a good sport. Stay loose.
Celebrate your Friday at Bottlenecks with $4 shareable appetizers from 6 to 8 p.m. Plus, there's some great live music every other Friday featuring Dom and Mr. Sax.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy birthday to Alyssa Mazurkevich. Love from your family, friends, and all of us here at SSPTV. In our Talk of the Town report, Hazleton City Council is currently looking for 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students of area high schools who will be interested in becoming a junior council advisory member. This position would allow students the opportunity to become acquainted with how local government works and provide input on issues. The deadline to apply is Friday, September 30th at 4 p.m. For more information, please call 570-459-4986. Our next announcement, State Representative Tara Toohill is sponsoring the Hazleton Area Drug and Alcohol Expo and Narcan training Wednesday, September 28th at the Hazleton Area Career Center. The event will be held from 6 to 8 p.m. and admission is free. The event is also hosted by Pathway to Recovery. For more information, please call 570-455-9902. Next announcement, the Holy Door Mission Friary will be holding their annual Feast of St. Francis October 3rd and 4th. A special prayer service will be held October 3rd at 5 p.m., special liturgy October 4th at 8 a.m., and at 1 p.m. on October 4th, they'll be having the annual Blessing of Animals. For info, just call 570-788-1212. And finally, Surviving Together, the support group of the American Cancer Society, will be holding their next meeting Thursday, October 6th at 6 p.m. at Perkins Family Restaurant. All cancer patients, survivors, and their families are encouraged to attend. For info, just call 570-454-4598. At tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. John Kitlin of Hazel Township. Private services will be held Saturday at St. Michael's Orthodox Church in Freeland. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Ryan J. Moresi of Hazel Township. Memorial is Tuesday at 11 a.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Carol Klinger of Higgins. Carol, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
That will do it for us this evening. Again, happy birthday to Alyssa, who's celebrating her 13th birthday. We're all coming over for cake. Kenny will be back on Monday, and me, I think I'm heading to the Bloomsburg Fair this weekend. Maybe I'll see you there. Have a great weekend.